What's up, family? Welcome back to the Stop Sinking Show, where we go from struggle to flow. You will run across many people in life who will meet you from their unconsciousness. They will rub you the wrong way. They will frustrate you. They will not act in accordance to your liking. It might even go further. They might hurt you. You might feel pain caused by them. They might even try to crucify you. You might have to bear all the burdens of despair, of agony. You will have to give yourself solace, console your own heart. And if you can find it within yourself, even out of self-interest, you can pray for them. That will give you more peace than any other thing, many other things, because it neutralizes the emotional charge. No one can truly trespass on your spirit if you don't allow them to. They can assault your character, throw stones at your name, lodge complaints, and even try to do physical harm to you or your loved ones. Still, though, nothing has to pierce your peace if you don't allow it to. Even if it does momentarily, you can free yourself from carrying it any further. In these moments, what brings me back home to myself and plays in my mind is the verse, "Forgive them, Father, for they know not what they do." They really do not. And they deserve grace and forgiveness, even those that seemingly do it on purpose, out of full consciousness. They do not know what they do. Their unconsciousness leads them. And how can you hold their unconsciousness accountable? One of the greatest lessons I ever learned in my life is that everyone is operating from their highest level of consciousness. Sometimes it's the highest level available to them in that moment. Sometimes it's just the highest level they have access to in general. And sure, you can fault the human standing in front of you. It doesn't make it any easier on you being on the receiving end of their unconsciousness. We are still human, after all. But at the least, you can free yourself from the binds of their misgivings, of their words, of their insensibility. Or you can always do the alternative. You can let it weigh you down. Let your spirit be encumbered by their misbehavior. You always have the option of magnifying your grief. There's magic in that too. It's just more of a difficult path to go down. But even in the grief, you can be brought to a more deeply embodied sensing of life. There is no wrong way to go about this, but there is a harder way and a freer way. You get to decide. I cannot help but look to free myself as quickly as possible, because as fast as I can, I try to get to the place where I can just pray for them. I do this out of self-interest, because in reality, how can I let myself really be disturbed by someone who does not know what they do? How do you even hold somebody accountable for what they know not they do, or for what they may not intend? And even if they might intend to do this, they might not be aware of the effect they are having. And while I honestly try and separate the actuality of effect from the intention that someone has, because intentions can only be discounted so much, I still don't know how exactly we are supposed to hold someone's actions to the fire if the intention wasn't there. Sure, they should be aware of the effect of their actions, but you can only do so much before you stifle their free expression. If I try and hold my family, my mother, my sister, my partner, my friend accountable for something they say but did not mean to do, what will happen is I will make them overly conscious about what they say or do next. And it will make it nearly impossible to have any semblance of a real relationship with them. They will begin to overthink everything. because of my sensitivities, because of their inabilities, because of their blindness, because of my requirements. It's not fair to either one of us. How can it be? All I can do is pray that they reflect on the effect of their own words, that there is some divine intervention that makes them aware of their own expression. And until then, all I can say is, forgive them, Father, for they know not what they do. Forgive my silly little heart, for it knows not in the moment to not hurt. I am reminded that your empathy is your power. Your heart is not broken. It is working. If there was ever a moment to let your heart crack open and build a garden in the cracks, that moment would be now. I love you, family. Stay true always. I see you on the next show.